Hello everyone, this is Amanita. So in our pick a pile reading today, this is on the inquiry of who are my spirit guides. So we have 4 piles today. In our first pile, this is Desert Rose Selenite, this is Amethyst, this is Shattukite, and this is Blue Calcite. The timestamps are going to be in the description box. And if you feel like choosing multiple piles, go ahead and do so. A little disclaimer I wanted to put before we got into the piles is to be very clear that spirit guides aren't here to just do our bidding per se. It's about developing a relationship with them. So my intention in this video today is to kind of get you in a place where you are more aware of like who your spirit guides are if you're a little unsure, and to be able to develop a closer relationship to them. And that's really my intention and my purpose here. So I'll see you guys in your pile. Hello to everyone who chose the Desert Rose Selenite. This is your reading today. So we're going to be finding out who your spirit guide is today, or who your spirit guides are. So we have Lapis Lazuli. The answers are within. Meditate. Psychic visions and dreams are forming your new directions. Trust what you see. So you might be someone who's already very intuitive and psychic yourself, and someone who might be tapped into a lot of your past lives. Your spirit guides might be of Egyptian kind of origin or Egyptian stance in some way, like possibly very feminine, maybe royalty kind of vibe when they come in, where they might seem very beautiful, very king or queen like in a sense, and they may be very like vitalizing, like life bringing when they come into contact with you. But overall though, so your spirit guides do send you a lot of messages that you're probably aware of at this stage, and you may find communication with them through meditation, through clairvoyance, through dreams, a lot of like kind of third eye vision energy. Lapis lazuli is a very good crystal for developing your intuition and your psychic ability, which I do feel that in this particular case, you guys kind of are familiar with this, where you do have a kind of developed intuition already. And we have the Dreamer 10, which is air, 4 of Swords, and the Fool. So your spirit guides are definitely people. They definitely come through, not people, but they definitely come through during meditation for you a lot, or in meditative states. However you get into meditative state, because not everyone is actually literally sitting down and meditating, but I can definitely see you being able to connect with your guides through meditation and through relaxing and taking it easy. Your spirit guides have guided you through a lot of trials and tribulations in your life. They really are people, not people like I said, but they really are guides who like to live in the moment, and they like to not have boundaries or restrictions. And so they've helped you get through a lot of these situations where um, you just didn't know where to turn and you didn't know where to go next, and it felt like the end of the road. They sent you messages. So they really want you to be independent. For one thing, they're very independent. Having the Fool card show up, they're not afraid to travel down any path, I feel, and they want you to kind of be the same, where they want you to not be afraid of the outcome. They don't want you to get trapped in your mind and too much thought and too much thinking, because these spirit guides really live in the moment. They like to have a good time, and they want you to do the same. They want you to explore more. And we have Breakthrough, which is another 4 card. So we already have 2 4s, and 4 is a number about structure, it's stability, it's logic. So your spirit guides help you break through boundaries and restrictions. They help you to be very in the moment and be present, and to be free of any mental restrictions, having breakthrough here, leap of faith, freedom, new beginnings. Very similar to the Fool card as well, breakthrough. They don't want you to be afraid to take any risks and take any chances. They like to go out there, they like to step out and make a scene. They're not afraid to be bold, they're not afraid to be adventurous, and that is what they're guiding you to do as well. They just want you to kind of trust in these visions and in these insights that they're bringing to you, and just trusting that whatever, however crazy it may seem that they're trying to get you to do, it's just meant to help you. Sorry, I didn't realize that those were not in frame. So we have oneness here, balance, patience, and divine masculine. So your spirit guides do have this sense of patience and waiting for the structure to be right and getting everything, get the vision clear in a sense. Like, yeah, they are about breaking through boundaries and restrictions, but they're also about being clear and being patient and being mindful and being contemplative at the same time. So there is like a good balance, like it says here, between the going out there and taking action and the time reflecting. We have grace. They have very good timing, very proper timing. They know how to do something just right. So you see the Buddha right here in this card in the back. This is in Sedona. These are both in Sedona. So Sedona may be important to you. The mountains, the cathedral mountains. I'm not 100% sure which mountain this is, but I actually do live in Arizona. So getting out in nature may be something really important. Like, you might have a strong connection to nature, like your spirit guides do, of course, but they kind of want you to get more in touch with nature and get more in touch with yourself in general, get more in touch with what your inner visions and what your inner guidance is telling you, like the messages that they're sending you. With oneness, being patient. There might be things that you're really trying to move on from right now, that they're really assisting you right now to have your breakthrough in those areas, but you just have to be patient, because these guides know timing. They know when it's going to be just right. And with ease, with grace, is how they go about taking action, and they go about sending their messages that way. So we have Joan of Arc, voice of truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. So with Joan of Arc here coming in, because we do have things like the mental realm and the communication realm already as it is, so they really do want you to trust. They really want you to be in your truth and not be afraid of what the outcome will be of being in that truth with Joan of the Arc. Because you may feel like a sense of like things might have gone wrong in the past, but your guides are really trying to help you to move on and to get the answers and the clarity that you need, so that you can stand strong and be in more focus and be in more alignment. But this is a very good balance between the divine masculine and the divine feminine that I am seeing, because I am seeing these peacock feathers. It is very masculine energy, but it's so graceful that it's also feminine, like it's just balanced, like I said. But I'm going to read you this Joan of the Arc, because I do believe she has a message for you. So, Joan of the Arc was a medieval French peasant girl who was reported to have been visited by Archangel Michael and other saints, who gave her information on how she could help Charles VII save France from English domination. She was only a teenager when she went into battle for her country and won a huge victory. She was, however, later captured and burned at the stake. These days, she is a supremely loving guide to all those who want to stand up against the odds. She also helps many lightworkers overcome their fears of persecution. So I do have a feeling for you guys that you may have been persecuted in the past for the way that you see things. You do probably see things very different. You see things like the Fool. Your guides want you to be in that state of being like the Fool, though, where you just trust yourself and you do whatever you're feeling guided to do, like how you did how you did in the past before. There might have been something that happened that really blocked you from wanting to express that truth of yours. What I'm seeing also is that in terms of like kind of past life situations, there might have been a lot of persecution in the past, as I just kind of thought of the Salem witch trials, like where they were very different. They were doing something very unconventional, like the Fool. He's very unconventional. He is the Uranus card, and they were persecuted for that. So in terms of that, that might be something that you resonate with, maybe not. But that does come up for me as well as this being a Heyoka, and Heyokas are basically mirrors. They're empaths, and they mirror the people exactly. So this might be something relevant to you as well. You may be very empathetic. You may kind of resonate with the Heyoka, where you do kind of reflect and mirror what other people. I do sense you guys have a strong connection with your guides, with source as it is, whether or not you're consciously aware of it. But I do sense when you go into meditative state, you receive a lot of answers, you receive a lot of guidance, and a very open kind of crown chakra, third eye for you guys as well. I feel like you do receive a lot of messages clairvoyantly, claircognizantly, which is clairvoyance is visions that you see. Claircognizance is just when you know something, clairaudiently, where you're hearing. I do feel like you guys have these abilities if you just kind of, if you would pay attention. I think you would notice that you have a lot of these running for you already. So we have throat chakra, and we just had Joan in the Ark, which is the voice of truth. So your guides are really trying to get you to voice your truth. They don't care to stand out. They don't care to go out there. They want you to do this thing. They they're all about speaking your truth. They're all about being you authentically. They're all about embracing all that you are, and they're all about, though, going within, breaking free of any boundaries and restrictions and limitations, just moving on, being present in the moment, centered and balanced, and doing your thing, expressing yourself for who you really are without any fears of what's going to be the outcome. So with throat chakra, the frequency of the throat chakra, the blue flower of light, supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. So with you guys, we have a lot about peace and balance and patience coming in for you. Your guides just want you to be centered. They want you to be free. They want you, they don't want you to feel like you have any boundaries or restrictions, because this is what they're like. They're all about freedom. They're all about being you. They're all about being authentic, expressing yourself for who you are, as I said, and finding that center is really important to them. Finding that center. So let me move this over here. We have infinite possibility. Your guides want you to know your infinite possibility, your infinite potential, how much freedom that you have in your life, and to just, if you just trust what you're seeing, because they send you a lot of messages, like I said, they're showing you how much infinite possibility you have, and also how powerful that your voice is, how powerful your self-expression is, just your presence, just the way that you go about doing things. You have a unique and original way. You're very unconventional, like I said, with the Heyoka coming in, and you really break people from their structures and break people from their boundaries, and it can be shocking, and that's why a lot of time people you might have been kind of persecuted for it, because you're doing something different. But your guides don't want you to be hung up on that. They want you to really move on and have this breakthrough and live from a new place, live from a new structure of your reality. So let me continue reading Joan of the Ark for you. I want to finish up reading that. You're being encouraged to stand strong. You may feel unrecognized and misunderstood, but that doesn't mean you have to give up on the mission you feel called to fulfill. You must follow the will of your soul and exercise your leadership spirit by speaking your truth. You may feel as if you are on a battlefield, but this conflict will come to an end as soon as you stop defending yourself. You are not here to prove yourself to others. Instead, approve of yourself. Know that your angels are on your side and that heaven is thanking you for being the honest soul that you are. So your guides have really been kind of leading you into this contemplative and meditative state here, where you're really honoring your truth within, and you're not caring that if you're weird, if you're doing things that are really different, and to just be at peace with that, to do your thing, and to just go with the flow of it and be really in your center. And like I said, peace and balance here. So we're really moving on from these really harsh situations in the past, breaking free, having this freedom, like not even caring what other people think anymore. That's what your guides are leading you to. It's freedom and infinite possibility, speaking your divine truth from your heart, from your place of center, from your place of balance. We do have a lot of blue energy in here, so I do think the throat and the third eye chakras may be very important. So that just fell, this blue light just fell down too. Let the light be free, guys. Let yourself out and express yourself. So let me roll the dice for you to get who your spirit guides are. So we have Pisces energy landing on oneness, and Pisces is a sign that is about, I'm just going to leave that like that. Okay, Pisces is a sign that is about the mystical. It is about the spiritual. It's about, like, a lot of times it's all the signs into one. It's very compassionate. So these guides are very compassionate. They don't really see boundaries and restrictions. They really are about oneness, of course. With fourth house energy, this is about your emotional security. So they want you to be stable. Like, we have a lot of fours coming in, so they're wanting you to be really stable and secure in yourself, because these guides are definitely, they do their thing. They come in strong. They just say what they say, which is what they guide you to do. As I said, they say what they say. This is Mercury. Mercury is the planet of communication. So they're really outspoken guides. They're very communicative. They're very expressive. They're very quick-witted, and but the way they go about doing this is very compassionate, of course, and all in a day. They just want you to get to that place of emotional security, and with that, so that you don't have to seek validation from external situations and circumstances. So that is what I have for you guys for your reading. Let me see, is there any other messages for you? Nothing is coming to me immediately, so that is what I have for you guys. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope that this was helpful, and I'll see you next time. Hello to everyone who chose the Amethyst crystals. So this is your reading for who are your spirit guides. So let's see. Rose quartz. Unconditional love and innocence, self-love, time for healing and nurturing. So you have guides who are very probably motherly, nurturing, very kind, unconditional love. They might baby you a little bit. They very compassionate energy of sweet. I'm seeing these bees, like just very loving energy, and very motherly and nurturing and innocent and cute and sweet and gentle. We have Dreamer 4, 9 of Cups, and the 7 of Cups. I feel like you guys have angels, or an angel is your spirit guide, definitely multiple. Seems like multiple. You guys have multiple guides. It seems like you guys have a lot of guides. These guides do come through in meditation. They give you visions, probably, in your dreams, in your impressions, in your meditations. And these guys really love you. They want to fulfill all your cups. That's really what they really and they love doing it. Like they love seeing you and happy. They love seeing you in joy and bliss. I'm having a hard time speaking right now. Very protective of you. With the guardian shielding, defense, and warning. Yeah, I feel like these guys kind of act as like a mother to you. They don't like to see anyone messing with you, and they like to see you happy. Of course, they like to see you very happy. They like to make sure you're getting all your cups filled. They really come through a lot for you. I feel like they help you a lot with your creativity. Like they come through a lot for in terms of joy and bliss and ecstasy. Although like I said, I feel like you guys have multiple guides. Like I feel like you guys have like you have an angel, you have some sort of light being, you have a lion. Either way, you have multiple guides and multiple angels as well for your guides, and probably maybe a mermaid. A guide from Atlantis. I feel like you got, or like Lumeria or Atlantis. I feel like you guys have a guide from there. Of Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. Move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. These guides really help you focus on what you desire because, like, look at this woman just getting her cups filled. Your guides are always kind of shifting your focus and shifting your attention on your intention, like I said accidentally, but not accidentally. But they're always shifting your focus on your emotional fulfillment and the things that bring you happiness and joy and bliss. When you're in a state where you're very upset, your guides really kind of remind you of all the cups that you do have because you're very blessed by them. And so they really do, like, they come through when you're having negative thoughts. Your guides really help you to shift those thoughts and feelings and emotions into focusing on the things that you are really wanting to create in your life and really wanting to experience and manifest for yourself. So I'm going to read you Holy Amethyst. Holy Amethyst is the twin flame of Archangel Zadkiel, the angel who helps us transmute negative experiences into love and learning. He is the keeper of the violet flame, which helps us release anything that is no longer serving us. Holy Amethyst also enables us to look over our past fears and challenges and draw wisdom and learning from them. Unlike Zadkiel, for many years she was not mentioned in spiritual texts. I believe this was because her miraculous support wasn't needed on Earth as it is now. To connect deeply with her light, hold her namesake crystal. And you guys did choose the amethyst, so if you don't have an amethyst, it's definitely going to be beneficial for you guys to get one, having all this amethyst come through for you. So, and this is very amethyst energy as well. Amethysts are very spiritually, psychically protective, as well as they help you to develop your intuition. They help you to gain mental clarity, which is something that your guides really help you to do. They protect you from negative forces, and they help you to shift your perspective and gain the clarity back on all the blessings that you do have in your life. And gain like a more, they help, like, okay, they also help you when you're studying something. They help you to gain new information and gain new knowledge as well. So I have the Divine Feminine with Rose Quartz and the Divine Feminine. Your guides are very, very loving, very Divine Feminine. They're very motherly and very protective. To me, your guides they come through, they're like a beautiful flower. The frequency of Divine Feminine supports a receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all creation. So this is what your guides are like, and also what they're helping you to do. They're helping you to get in touch with that receptive, attractive, divine feminine part of yourself. Soulmate relationship. You guys, I feel like you have a strong connect, or you could easily have a strong connection with your guides. Like, I feel like these guides have been around you for a long time. For a lot of you, your guides kind of are like a soulmate to you. Or you have a soulmate as one of your guides, or someone from your soul family is one of your guides. Maybe you had someone pass away, and now they're one of your guides. Like I said, you guys have a lot of guides, though, and overall, their energy comes through as I feel like they also work together a lot. Your guides work together, and overall, they come through as very feminine, very loving, very nurturing, motherly energy. They're all about unconditional love, and they help you to find happiness and bliss and enjoyment in your life, and they protect you. They're just like an amethyst. They're like a rose quartz, and they're like an amethyst as we pull these cards of just being very loving and being very spiritually protective, as well as bringing you mental clarities and insights. Like, they probably do bring you a lot of like I said, in your dreams, if you guys ever dreamed of like ancient Atlantis or Lemuria or something, that was probably one of your guides showing you that dream. Because, and I feel like, okay, I do feel like these are connected, where this guide, that the guide that brings you a lot of the ancient knowledge and memories and connection to like this place, whatever it is for you, like whatever kind of land you're into, it doesn't have to be ancient Lemuria, but I do feel like this guide is was a soulmate of yours in that life. That's what I'm feeling like for that one coming through. And I'm feeling also, okay, so for another of your guides, this amethyst and guardians go together here, where you have this guide who protects you in a psychic protection sense, or shielding from anything. Like, they warn you, they send you signs and sigils anytime something is after you. And as for the divine feminine and rose quartz, and also the 9 of Cups, I do feel like those go together as well. As that guide who's the one who really focuses on sending you joy and bliss and happiness into your life. So I'm going to roll the dice for you guys. I'm also testing something right here. Let me see. Okay, I was just testing, like my video kept telling me my frames were dropping. I was like, is it still recording when I do that? I hope it can still hear me right now. Okay, so I'm gonna roll the dice for you guys to find out who your spirit guides are. Okay, so we have South Node landing right on awakening. So like I said, I feel like that one guide that sends you this like kind of ancient knowledge and memories is from a past life of yours, having to do with like Lumeria or Atlantis, or something to do with the sea, like mermaid type of energy here. With third house energy, this is about communication. This is about your mental processing and kind of your short distance travels, your siblings. You may have like a sibling as a guide for some of you. They really come through a lot. in terms of shifting how you're thinking and shifting how you're perceiving things. Also over here we had Taurus fell like way over there. So your guides are also very they're grounded, like they're stable, they're artistic, they're feminine, they're sensual. They know how to enjoy life basically. And let me see if I have any other messages for you guys. Overall, like just really feminine water kind of energy. They are really kind of embodying the element of water for me here. But yeah, this is you guys and your guides. So I also got really focused on like this right here and then this. So like this guide brings you like information, and then you got the information, like you have the thing, so you get something from this guide, and then these guides all fucking bring 10 times more of that. They bring, that's why it might be like you probably do have to go in meditative state a lot to find out exactly what you do want, because they bring you so much. If you just look around, like if you doubt this, just look around, because these guides are all about it. They're here for it and they love you so much. So thank you for watching, everyone. Please leave me a comment. I love getting comments, and I'll see you next time. Hello to those of you who chose this Shattukite. So let's see who your spirit guides are. So we have Fluorite, connection to other worlds. Meditation is important for you now. Okay, so first I want to say, like, this is the third pile where meditation has actually come through in the reading. So it seems like for everyone, everyone's guides be telling them right now, like, to meditate. If you haven't been meditating, then to get meditating, because you can connect with your guides in meditation. So also another thing that comes for you guys is that through astrology, something about, astrology, you gain a lot of insights through astrology. Your guides might have a natural inclination with astrology. Also herbs. I feel like, is that a cat? I feel like, okay, you guys have like they have a connection to this world as well as other realms. So like I feel like your guide, you might have plant guides, you might have animal guides, you might have planet guides, you might have like guides that are like light beings or stars, or just basically something that's a very not tangible of a guide, like not what you would expect a guide to be. Um, but you might have some sort of plant spirit guides, some sort of animal guides, planet guides, like fixed star type of asteroid type of guides. We have the Dreamer Prince, the Queen of Wands, and the Six of Wands. I feel like you guys too, you have guides that probably were like shaman. So seeing her holding like that looks like a drum here and holding this staff. Also guides who were like wizard, warlock type of people. Ascended masters. I'm getting the vibe of like an ascended master as a guide. But you guys do have connection to other worlds. Like you guys probably can access communication to plants, to animals, and can probably interpret signs and symbols from nature, from your environment, from the planets, pretty naturally in general. Your guides really come through when you're doing those things. So just having a natural sense for plants, having a natural sense for herbs, for crystals, for animals, for maybe astrology, maybe even things like this, like tarot. I feel like your guides send you a lot of freaking messages, and they might send you so many messages that it can get to the point where you are kind of overwhelmed and you don't even know what's going on anymore. Like And if you're not aware of this, like, your guides be talking to you a lot. Also, another message though I got is that for some of you, you do need to clear your mind so that you can hear your guides more clearly, because like this says, meditation is important to you right now. Connection to other worlds, meditation is important to you right now. So if you are feeling disconnected, and if that statement wasn't resonating, there is a need to go into meditation and to kind of clear your mind so you can hear what your guides are trying to tell you, because they are trying to reach you, but these are guides that are really trying to help you with your confidence and your courage and your vitality and your inspiration and your creativity and your maybe your leadership ability too, and just being confident and strong in who you are, just being helping you to be a boss. Like, another thing I see, if anyone is familiar with Lyra, so Vega, that might be something to you because she looks kind of like a cat here, with the cats coming through so much. You might want to look into Lyra. You might have guides from the constellation of Lyra, like I was saying with the planets. You might have guides from the constellation of Lyra who are kind of like lioness, cat-like beings. So that's something to definitely look into for you guys. But your guides are very confident. They like to do their freaking thing. They don't like other people telling them what that thing is to do. They're very strong in their own power and in themselves. They're probably they might be very sensual, sexual, creative. They might be kind of primal when they come through. And let's see, we got triple goddess here too. So we have the maiden, mother, and crone coming through. So you might have like a triple goddess kind of guide, or maybe 3 different guides, maybe a youthful one, a motherly one, and an older woman one, or one that just embodies the triple goddess. So with Throat Portal, we have speak your truth, courage, and suppression. Your guides are very courageous. So I am seeing this for some of you, that your thoughts really get to you to the point where you're not really able to take action because your thoughts be holding you back, and that's why your guides are telling you that meditation is important for you so that you can clear any of this mental chatter that is holding you back, so that you can properly, express yourself and be in your own courage and speak your own truth and be your own person. Because these are what your guides are like, very victorious, successful, boss-like type of energy where they're just very confident and they go after what they want. And they want you to speak your truth. They want you to do the same. They want you to express yourself how you came here to express yourself. That's what they do. Emergence, creation, resurrection, magician. Your guides, probably very alchemical people, like I was getting at with wizard and warlock types. I do feel like I feel like your guides send you kind of messages and images and glimpses of things that are really exciting, and like, so if you are kind of focusing on something, your guides might be sending you visions of like and ideas to help you to bring this more into being. And like, they help you to manifest more quickly. They help you to gain this achievement and success more quickly than you would expect. With blessing, we have Commander Ashtar, and he's a galactic being as well. This is why I feel like you guys do have a lot. Like, if you're familiar with star seeds and stuff, that might be something for you to look into. Because with the planets here, and I was seeing Lyra, and this is another, like, I think he's from Pleiades. I don't know where he's from, sorry, but I'll read him in a second. But this all might be very relevant to you. Commander Ashtar, call to action. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. So again, with Throat Portal and Commander Ashtar telling you to take charge, lead by example, and walk your talk, these are all very connected right here. Walking your talk, do your thing, lead by example. It's all about doing your freaking thing. Whatever your thing is. So I'm going to read you Commander Ashtar. Let me move him down so the light isn't glaring in his face. Okay. Commander. Okay. Ashtar, also known as Commander Ashtar, is a multi-dimensional being. Okay, that's what I was trying to say. You have guides who are very multi-dimensional beings because she's like kind of multi-dimensional here. She's the maiden, mother, and crone. So I do feel like you guys have guides who are very multi-dimensional beings. Okay, that was the... Okay, anyway. Being who promotes truth, peace, and harmony between the planets. He is said to be an extraterrestrial but appears in human form so that he can communicate at heart level with all those on Earth who cult him. He is part of the Great White Brotherhood, a congregation of light beings who work together to bring healing to the world, and is a wonderful guide to those who are feeling the call to bring positivity, healing, and inspiration to those around them, which is something that your guides are doing, which are trying to help you to do, is to bring more positivity. Is that the right... Words are not sounding like words right now, guys, okay? They're trying to bring more positivity, healing, and inspiration, helping you to do this and to be more standing as a leader. He lifts up the hearts of leaders and inspires them to walk their path with complete integrity. Okay, so that's Commander Ashtar's message to you. So also with blessing coming in, seeing this as being connected really to emergence, manifesting these blessings into your life and helping you to manifest these blessings in more quickly. And they also really want you to know how much of a blessing you really are and to not let any thoughts tell you otherwise. Remembrance, guys, look into star seeds, because the amount of cards that are coming through for this, if this isn't something that you looked into, like, I've just got to tell you at this point to look into star seeds, okay? Also, we have 2 4s. Wait, where's that? Okay. Wait, do we have 2 4s? Where did I see 2 4s? I don't know what I'm talking about right now, people. We have 2 11s. 11, 11. Okay, remembrance. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul and a body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. You guys got guides from other, like, I'm having a hard time even saying words, like words don't sound like words to me right now. So look into, kind of star, sea, light being things, because that's probably going to resonate with you guys a lot more, because English is just not a thing right now for me. It's confusing. Okay, so we have relationship harmony coming through for you. So as I was saying, that these guides are really helping you to bring more harmony to the planet and because so you came here kind of for this mission that you're trying to do, and to bring these blessings to this earth and to bring more harmony between people. And first of all, remember who we are. You have people also, I feel like, remember who they are. Your guides are trying to be like, quiet your mind, get into meditation. You're from another realm, get in touch with us from these other worlds and have this relationship with them, and relationship between all like other worlds and other realms is what these guides are coming through here to tell you. Let me finish reading Commander Ashtar. So, you are receiving a call to action and being asked to step up and create changes. The changes you want to see in the world. This is what we see with emergence and blessing. And all the throat portal, you stepping out there and doing what you feel called to do, remembering what that is too. And also, let's see, stepping up. Divine inspiration is all around you, and Ashtar and his legion of cosmic angels are standing by to offer you loving support. Know that you are being encouraged to be honest, assertive, and true in a loving way. You may feel your ego trying to hold you back, but know that when you take the first step, the next one will soon follow. Take some time to connect with the universe by looking up at the stars, knowing that there are loving beings of light gazing back at you. You are not alone. So these guides are really trying to get you to step in your purpose as a leader and taking initiative and taking action here on this planet to do what you came here to do. And for a while, you may have really been doubting kind of messages. Like, I know how it is definitely to be very like skeptical. I feel a skeptical energy that some of you may be having, where this reading is probably like, yeah, I don't know about that. That's a little out there. But you know, it's something to look into because I really feel that it's going to be helpful for you guys to at least take a chance and look into it if this isn't resonating with, or if this is, you're feeling skeptical. We got 2 11s coming in for you, 22, Master Builder. We have 4 energy coming in. You came here to do your walk your talk on this earth and to be a leader of sorts and to step out there and to bring this blessing and to bring this harmony into the earth and to not feel afraid to be you and to not be afraid that this isn't something conventional and this is something that people are going to think you're crazy for. Don't let your mind talk you out of this. This is what you came here to do, and this is a call to action for you, and you're really being initiated right now. So take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. And oh yeah, let me roll the dice for you guys to see who your spirit guides are. Pisces energy, this is very universal, compassionate, can be like kind of oneness, otherworldly type of energy. It's mutable water, so Pisces is a sign that is very imaginative and they so Pisces does really kind of have access to like tapping into these psychic abilities and receiving messages as well. So you guys may receive a lot of messages, especially like claircognizantly, where you just know something with Uranus coming in. Uranus is the planet of awakening. It's the planet of liberation, of individuality. So these are guides who are just not from this planet. You know, they're bringing you information from another world, and you're just kind of being asked to trust it. And with 11, we got another 11, but in this case, 11 has to do with the collective. It has to do with the collective conscious mostly. Like it has to do with groups of like-minded people and friends. So this is about, you know, finding people who are of like minds as well, who are also like you. And 11th house also has to do with your hopes and your dreams and your ideals. And this is really manifesting the dream, guys. And that's what your guides are helping you with. They you know, big mission, big goals that we're all coming together for. Because this is harmony. This is not just something that they are doing. You know, you're a part of this, and you're being called to kind of quiet your mind and to meditate and to get in touch with them and remember who you are. So that's what I have for you guys. Thank you everyone for watching. Please leave me a comment and I'll see you next time. Hello to everyone who chose this blue calcite. So this is your reading today and we're going to be finding out who your spirit guides are. So blue lace agate. This is a blue calcite, kind of similar but not. Your auric field is protected. Go gently on yourself. Listen to your angels. You will hear a message guiding you through these times. So you might have been going through kind of a tough time recently, but you have a spirit guide here pulling through for you who really likes to keep you protected and likes to keep you safe. They are really encourage you to be more gentle on yourself and take things more slow and step by step and make things a little more simple on yourself, because you might be someone who can be kind of rude to yourself and or just not think that you're doing good enough or just say really negative things about yourself. But you have a guide who wants you to go more gentle, wants you to be more simple and slow and take your time and to be more compassionate to yourself and to be more, you know, like it says, gentle, loving, and they're very protective of you. They don't like seeing you be mean to yourself, basically. Got the Warrior Queen, the Four of Cups, and the Lovers. So I do feel like this is a guide. I see like silent power for this guide. They send you a lot of energy that feels very empowering to you. Like I said, they're very protective, and in the sense, this is the Aries card. So an Aries is very assertive. This queen is just in her element right here. She's just kind of breaking free of anything around her that's limiting her. Like, she just looks very free. She looks very in her own power and in her own element. And this is what your guide is like, and this is what your guide is helping you to do. They're helping you with your creativity as well. They're helping you in your relationships. They're helping you to find more balance and not see things in black and white, and to unite your shadow side and your light side together as one is what your guide is helping you to do, is to find harmony between opposites and to find harmony in your relationships with other people. And they do want you to relax more. They want you to go easy on yourself. They want you to take your time. Look at the sunset, you know, see the beauty in the world and appreciate what there is. Appreciate what you have around you, and to take notice of all the things that you have to be grateful for. It's like a sunset right here too. So the sun setting is something important to you, like at the end of the day, being at calm and being at peace with yourself. So we have the dreamscape, dreamwork, subconscious, and imagination, and the crown portal, divinity, unity, separation. So this guide sends you messages like I said, they don't really speak much to you. Like, okay, they might talk to you. But I feel like this guide's main method of communication is going to be claircognizantly, where you just kind of know something. Also, you know, through visions, through imagination, through creativity, like through the third eye, through clairvoyance, where you get visions. I just don't feel like this guide is that talkative. Like when they say something, it's like one word, but the one word is very strong and it's very powerful, and it says everything it needed to say. Just everything was needed to be, everything that, you know, everything was said just in one word. Like, your guide doesn't complicate things. They like to keep it simple, and they want you to keep it more simple. Like, do you need that last cup? You already drank 3 of them. Like, to just kind of find more satisfaction in your life, and just to see all the stuff around you that you need to love. Because this guide appreciates the simple life. And see, for some of you, there is a need to do kind of subconscious shadow work, but this guide comes through in your dreams a lot. Okay, this just hold on, I'm gonna take this off. So that just like fell off. Okay. Sorry about this right now. Okay. Anyway, back to, okay, that is just not working. I'm just not gonna mess with that right now, you know? I'm just gonna let that be what it's gonna be. Like in this card, it's just being what it's gonna be for now. And let's see here. This guide comes in a lot through your dreams, through your imagination. I feel like they might even help you a lot out in your dreams. Like, they send you beautiful messages through your dreams. So we have success, maybe even potentials. I feel like they send you potentials of what could be. So we have Lord Shiva, transcendence. Rise up, honor your inner force, steps are being taken, dance with the universe. So I do feel like you guys might be in a process of letting go of a lot of things. And really finding your inner force is important here, seeing this warrior queen and Shiva coming through, as well as success. So steps are being given. Dance with the universe. This guide is someone who does dance with the universe. Like I said, they're not very attached to the things that are happening around the things in the physical world. Like, they're kind of helping you to transcend a lot of earthly and material world. Like, if you're worrying a lot about relationships and stuff, they're helping you to just find the calm and peace in this. Like, they're helping you to unite with people who are supportive of you, and they're helping you to get rid of people who are toxic to you. Like, they're just helping you overall to find more satisfaction in your life without needing so much, you know. Like I said, these guys are simple. This guide is simple. So let me read you not blue lace. Let me read you Lord Shiva. He is the destroyer. Where is Shiva? Okay, he was trying to hide. Okay. Shiva is one of India's trinity of male god figures. He is depicted wearing a cobra around his neck, representing his capacity to tame fear or the ego, surrounded by stars showing his connection to the cosmos, and holding a trident acknowledging the three aspects of divine masculine power in India: creator, preserver, and destroyer. So something that really comes through for you guys, Shiva is representing the cobra on his neck, representing the capacity to tame fear or the ego. This is what this guide really helps you to do. Like, if you're someone who struggles with addictions or getting really obsessed, like if you struggle with OCD or anything, like, your guide really helps you in this sense to tame kind of compulsions. Like, I'm not trying to also, let me first of all say, like, I'm not trying to say OCD is like not real or something. Like, no, I get it. I have compulsions sometimes as well, so, you know, I'm no perfect being here. Let me say that first of all. But this guide really helps you to kind of transcend physical limitations where you feel kind of like you have to do something in your life that you don't really have to do, or something that really just keeps you kind of you know, apathetic because you feel like you have to do this thing. Okay, so he is known as the Destroyer because of his warrior-like energy and ability to destroy fear. He is a facet of the Divine Father energy and offers parental protection, support, and guidance. He is also acknowledged as the Cosmic Dancer because he helps coordinate the interaction between Earth and the cosmos. He has the capacity to help us move beyond the fear of failure and into clarity and connection. Very similar to Blue Lace Agate, helping you to move on beyond, because it's like protective fatherly energy, just like the Blue Lace Agate. So your auric field is protected, and Shiva here is offering you parental protection, support, and guidance. He helps coordinate so yeah, he helping you to move beyond fear. That's like, go gently on yourself and the fear of failure into clarity and connection, because Blue Lace Agate, clarity, a message guiding you through these times. You might have these times where you're like, I don't really know about this. I don't really know if I care about this. I don't really know what to do. But your guide is really guiding you towards that success, towards that thing that you're really craving, that you're needing in your life. And let's get to allowance. We have a lot. This is like allowance right here coming through. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. And when we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. Yeah, this guide, like I said, they're like a monk type of energy. Let me see. Like, this guide is like just the type of person you would see sitting and meditating all day in the physical world. Like, that's the type of guide that this is. Like, very simple life that they wish you to kind of lead. Like, they don't want you to overcomplicate things for yourself, and they don't want you to, okay, so like addictions are coming through again. That if you have any sort of addictions to, they really want you to sit in the face of your fears and allow them, but rise up, transcend these fears, and without having to keep being bound to them, and stepping into your inner force here to really harmonize these parts of yourself, to harmonize the shadow side and the light side of yourself, and unite them together, and just allowing that fear to come up, allowing whatever needs to surface so that you can heal, because there's things in the subconscious that have been passed down from you, maybe from your parents, maybe from society, that need to come up. And that's why blue lace agate, she's telling you, that's why your guide is really telling you to go gently on yourself. You're being protected. You're being guided through these times right now to transcend these fears, and to let go of these judgments that we have, so that we can just allow what's going to happen, to be in that place with like crown. This is unity. This is unity consciousness, where you're not judging things as good or bad. This is a place where you're just allowing and being there without judgment, and allowing people to be who they are, and allowing you to be who you are. And it's that inner force. Honor your inner force. And with angel energy healing, this comes through again. Like, this guide has really been helping you to heal. And something for you guys too, energy healing might be something that could be relevant to you, or like massage for some reason, like yoga, kundalini energy too is coming up a lot. Like, creativity is really something important to you guys too. Seeing the warrior queen's very creative, and having this cobra here, and having them like in this snake like kundalini, it's that vital life force energy. It's that the Shiva and the Shakti coming together. It's the masculine and the feminine uniting. And this guide is helping you to do this. They're helping you to find this inner force in yourself. They're helping you to achieve whatever your goals are, and to rise above all your fears. They're helping you to heal right now. They're helping you to release. They're helping you to allow. They're helping you to surrender. And they're helping you to surrender, but they're also helping you to rise up into your own, a step into your own power. You didn't lose your power. Is also what they're trying to say. You never lost your power. Also, let me finish reading you Shiva. Lord Shiva is with you right now to awaken your sense of connection to life itself with the crown portal and with connection. You're moving through a deep transition, and things will be clearer from this point. You will know exactly what you need to do and where you need to be for success. This is a powerful time, as you will transcend the limitations that others have set for you. It is a time of innovation, ideas, stargazing, soul traveling, and soul revealing. Shiva, the Lord of Dance, is here with his sacred sound of Om to lead the way. So this guide is really I feel like these are two guides coming through, by the way. Like, with the lovers here, like, you might have guides that are like twin flames. I don't know if that's like a thing. Like, I've never really read about this, but it feels like a thing right now. So you might have two guides that really work together with you, where one is like a really feminine, gentle force, like a gentle parent, like a motherly parent, and then you also have the guide who helps you, who's like to like rise up and to transcend and to step in and to allow. Like, I feel like you guys have two guides coming through the one that's very gentle and allowing, and the one that helps you to step into your inner force and to achieve what you need to achieve, and to dance on all your limitations, and to be you, be creative, be charming, be charismatic. Like, I really feel like these two guides are really united together, maybe as one, maybe they are united as one, and they really help you to find this balance too. It's not black and white where it's doing one or the other. But I really feel like you have these guides that help you to allow, but also step up into your own power and to find that perfect balance and unity and divinity of how you can do that best. So also the chant of Om might be helpful to you. Um, this is very crown portal energy, a time of healing, a time of allowing, a time of remembering your power and stepping into that power, a time of shadow work, a time of the ugly coming up, but that is for a great purpose, for it to be transcended, and so that you can dance on those limitations. Just allow whatever's coming to come so that you can heal. And like I said, another thing is your guide might be kind of leading. I'm seeing like Easter energy for some reason, by the way. Like, I mean, fertility, that's like also um, the warrior queen creativity. So I'm seeing for you guys, you might be great energy healers, or doing something with your hands in some way. Doing healing work yourself, working with angels yourself, maybe. Just seeing Shiva's like hand here, and seeing just the energy healing in general. He looks like he would do some yoga, to be honest. He looks like he would go surfing, or creativity, energy, using your hands. Maybe you play the piano, maybe you make music, maybe whatever it is for you, really. But I'm seeing that you do have a lot of creative energy, a lot of energy to use to heal or to create something innovative, to make something creative and original. So I'm going to roll the dice for you guys, so see who your spirit guides are. So with fourth house energy, this has to do with your emotional security. This has to do with your home, like your inner home, what makes you feel comfortable, what makes you feel secure. So this is a guide coming through that is helping you to find that inner home and to find that inner security. With Scorpio energy, this is a very intense energy. This is a very deep energy. This energy gets very intimate. It gets very passionate and focused, and goes beyond all the illusions. So this is an energy that's very intense, actually, coming through. And also Pluto, Scorpio, and Pluto Scorpio's co-ruler, rules Pluto, co-ruler Mars as well. But Pluto has to do with death, it has to do with rebirth, with transformation. So these guides are helping you to transform. They're helping you to get to the heart of the matter. They're helping you possibly to, in terms of sexuality, in terms of intimacy, in terms of trust, in terms of shared resources. They're helping you with those things, possibly too with any sort of occult endeavor, and any sort of, like I said, sexual, any sort of hidden endeavor, any sort of psychic, intuitive endeavor. And but they're really these are, so I feel like one of the guides here, there's the one guide that's all about finding that inner home and that inner security and being in your own power as well, working with the guide who's, okay, there's the gentle one, the allowing one, and then there's the stepping into your own power one, basically is what I'm saying. But Scorpio energy does kind of hold those well when imbalanced. So that's a good sigil overall for the energy. Is like Scorpio is all about personal power, basically, is what I'm saying. So finding your personal power and having more trust, knowing who to trust to, but very transformative guides, very intense, passionate, intimate, and all about finding that emotional inner home security and stability. And let me see, is there any other messages? But yeah, your guides are coming through to help you attain this success here. So I think that's the messages that we have. Thank you for watching, everyone. See these mala beads? I just want to say that quickly as well. Like, I don't want to go before I say things that I just, you know, we have a moon here, we have mala beads, this trident, usually Neptune is the trident, and that looks like a lapis lazuli right there. I'm not sure if that's a lapis lazuli, but those can be relevant things to you. We got his third eye going. Let's see here. These are just last and final messages for anything that's going to come through right now. Like, these look like Easter eggs to me. It also looks like rainbow fluorite. And it's like a bird right there. Clouds, the sun. Beautiful flowers, fertility, creativity, or birds. Flying free, freedom energy here. Passion, vitality, as well as that harmony, connection, the union of opposites, the kundalini energy as well. Finding that cup that of success, of fulfillment for yourself within. We got the monarch butterfly here. She reminds me of monarch butterfly as well. We got some crystals, crow, and black cat, color black, color orange. Okay, allowing. Might want to look at the sacred geometry as well. Just a pause might be helpful. You want to look at the sacred geometry. And these wings and the rainbow. Okay, guys. I mean, a rainbow bridge. Okay. Is there any other messages? I think that's what I have for you guys right now. So thanks for watching, everyone. Please leave me a comment, and I'll see you in my next video. Blessings, everyone. Hello to everyone who chose this blue calcite. So this is your reading today.